What's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? You already know this is Karen from AKA Promotions. We are the plug. Thank you. A big shout out to y'all for coming through. This is like a special night, especially for me. So it's my first time going live. So I appreciate all of y'all for coming. All right, so we're going to jump right into it. Y'all probably don't watch my show, but y'all going to start watching after this show.
Yeah.
So we're going to jump right into the artist real quick. Y'all don't know, but y'all going to know that's how I do. I let them introduce themselves. So right here, we got our first artist.
My name is Freegod.
Yes. And we got our second artist over here.
Let's be clear. Champion. Shake my hand. I am Fly Tie, the front runner, gunner, the rowdy Rockboy G's. President of Rockboy Records. And most importantly, partners to the over 30 million record sold producer, Mr. DR period. Producer for MOP, Jay-Z, AZ, Nas, Trey Songz, Tupac, Drake, 21 Savage, and the list goes on and on. Y'all ready to rock? Say yeah! Say yeah!
Yes. All right, so we're going to jump right into it. So Freegod, let them know what you about real quick. He is from the Bronx. I'm going to let y'all know that. All right, so yes.
Yeah, my name Freegod. You know, I've been with the music thing for like 6 years now. You know, late starter and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm working extremely hard. You know, I'm out the state. You know what I mean? Performing. I'm in the state performing. You know, I'm putting out projects on a regular basis. I got a project coming out October 18th. I'm having a listening party as well. You know what I'm saying? This would be my 5th project. You know what I'm saying? Since I've been in the game. You know, I'm just, all I can say is I'm working because a lot of y'all might not be familiar with me right now, you know, but you know,
we will.
My page is only about work. It's freedom_wild kingdom. There's no bullshit on there. There's no talking about relationships, none of that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? It's straight work. You know what I'm saying? I sell my own merchandise, Wild Kingdom. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing that for 4 years. You know what I mean? I'm just still working. I'm still promoting.
All right. Shout out. So where did the inspiration come from? What you know, how did that happen where you was like, you know what, I'm going to go full throttle with this. This is what I want to do. This is the word I want to put out there to the streets.
You know, it's what I was hearing. Is what I was hearing over the radio.
Okay.
I just started rapping, you know, but it's just the stuff I was hearing. I ain't like it. Okay. I ain't like what was out. I ain't like the trap. I ain't like nothing. I ain't having to do with New York City. That's just the way I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. You know, I'm not hating. I respect the fact that they got trap and they got drill. You know, Detroit and you know Atlanta got the trappy shit. You know what I'm saying? But New York is supposed to be New York, and I just ain't feel that it was I didn't feel like a lot of the music was New York. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why the name of this project I got coming out is called New York City Rap. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where I'm from. That's what I represent. That's the type of cadence I produce. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not really trying to really you know, I'm not a hater though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a hater, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just New York, man. I don't see nothing else, you know? I don't see nothing else. You know? Yeah. You know? So, you know, on my travels, you know, I met the God Mathematics, you know what I'm saying? We met in a dark place, you know what I'm saying? And when it was light shining on us again, we met in the town and we got up, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I went through the trials and tribulations, the average, you know, making mistakes, paying for them, you know what I'm saying? Making mistakes, paying for them, making more mistakes, paying for those, you know what I'm saying?
Not to cut you off, yeah. but real quick, like if you had a message that you wanted to send to the younger generation that's in hip hop or thinking about getting into hip hop, what message would you give to them?
you gotta stick with people who's for your cause. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the most important thing about coming into this, because people are gonna go, people are gonna leave. Then more people are gonna come. Then some of those people might leave, but more people will come after those. So you're not gonna do nothing but gain if you really talented or you work hard at what you're doing. See, no talent is the talent right now. You know what I'm saying? It's too much going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, cause you just listen, man. You know, you watch all the different videos, all the different styles of rap. I'm like, you know, let me not go there, because they're younger and that's their thing. They get in the bag too. I'm sitting here talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? It's not from where we're from. That's not us. They they're trying to make it seem like it's us, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying? You know, these females, you know, I believe a female that comes in with real bars and could write music could easily take the industry over.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
Yeah,
Easily. I'm not even fronting. You know what I'm saying? And they out here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's a gatekeeper or something, but it's not happening. And there's too many talented females I see out here that'll chew these ones that's up alive.
Would you like to shout some of them out? Some of the females that
I mean, you know, they're young. It's
right
like,
now?
all I'm gonna say this, right? When you scroll through your Instagram page, you're looking at other artists, you don't always look at their name.
Very
sometimes
true.
You know, I
Very
might hear
true.
what they said, I'm like, yo, that was fire. You know, but I can't sit here and name 5 or 6 different artists, but I know if everybody else is looking at Instagram, they're seeing what I'm seeing. So I'm not, you know, I'm not faking moves. These girls got 8,000 views, you know, so people are seeing them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I know these people see them and know that they're better than them. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. They not it's something that's stopping people from coming up. I don't know what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Connection.
But it's something.
Connection.
You know, it's something that's stopping people.
It ain't
you know
what you know, it's who you know.
But
Always.
But it's like this. If you understand, right, that you coming into an industry where the bag is necessary. You know, it's necessary. There's no way you're gonna achieve anything in this game without a bag. You can't do it. Even if you depend on somebody else who has the money, once they say they're done or something happens to them and they can't finance your situation no more, guess what? You don't have an idea on how to run your own business. So now you sitting there with all this music done, all this stuff, and don't have the slightest idea about how to go about getting that music out there. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because everybody else left. Everybody else who was responsible for what you do, they left. So all that signing deals and all that, you know, people was getting distribution deals. People ain't getting these millions of dollar deals like some of these rappers, man. You know why? Because they not working as hard. They not getting it. You know, I know they not getting it. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at Instagram, that's what it looks like. You know? I'm just trying to keep it authentic. You know what I'm saying? I don't bash nobody on how they move or none of that. Yes, but I know I can say that everything I'm doing, every video you see, every beat, not every beat, but a lot of my work, you know what I'm saying? I paid for my work. Me, out my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Not borrowing from him, not this person's investing in me, all mines. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's easy, because you're gonna sacrifice. Sometimes some things might get sacrificed. You know what I mean? Sometimes they can't, because priorities overrule all. You know what I mean? So, you know, as long as everybody out here keep grinding and all that and doing what they doing and have a vast knowledge of what they need to do to keep themselves moving, you know what I'm saying? They should be all right. You know what I mean? You might not get shows selling out 25, 30, 40, 50,000, but I tell you what, if you getting a couple of shows a week and each of them shows pay you 1,500, 2 bands a week, you making 6,000. So raise your hand if you making 6,000 in a week. You feel me? Like this is how this game is played now. This is how you gotta play this game. This is a numbers game. And if you think about the numbers on the streams, you'll be making pennies. And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So if you out here really doing what you saying you doing, there should be hard copies. There should be merch. You should be moving. You know what I'm saying? If you not moving, you ain't working. You ain't working. Serious, because I see a lot of it. I see a lot of it, man. People come and they do these shows and they think after the shows, that's it.
No.
Tell me I'm lying though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not lying.
True words.
You know what I'm saying? What's going on after the shows? You know what I mean? As you connecting dots with other promoters out of state,
Networking.
trying to make it happen,
Yes.
trying to get your audience wider. You know what I'm saying? Nah, they not doing that. They doing these shows. They might do well. But what about bringing people to your shows? What happened to that? How you got 10,000 people
Watching your videos.
watching your videos, but 10 people come out? 10. You got 10,000 followers. The numbers don't add up, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They don't add up.
You saying?
Yo, look,
You saying? Are you saying the math ain't mathing?
Nah, listen, man. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I got less than 2,000 followers. Less. But you know what? In the show that I put on, 200 come out. You understand what I'm saying? So that's respectable shit. How you gonna have 5,000 people and 12 people come out? You got 5,000 people who follow you, who say they follow you. You only got 12 people coming up. You got the nerve to talk about some fucking streams. You know what I'm saying? Like, this the shit that be going on, man. Yo, I got such amount of streams. So the fuck, you know, it's not like I be being disrespectful when they there. It's like in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, if you don't shut, what the fuck you mean? You got streams. So what? You got here the same way I got here, nigga. You ain't pull up in no damn Wraith or nothing. You understand what I'm saying? But this is what's real shit. You know what I mean? And I'll tell the youth in a minute, man. Do your thing. I don't care what nobody's saying, man. How you sound, how you might look, all that's gonna change with progression. Because the more you practice, the better you get.
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Freegod.
You know what I mean? And if you really about your craft and all that, it shouldn't even be surprising to people who've been fucking with you to see how you've grown in 5 years. You know what I mean? You know, word up, man, because people just don't work hard enough, man. And my thing is, I'm older than a lot of these younger dudes. And I be bugging like, man, if I still had the same lungs this dude got right now, you understand what I'm saying? It'd be a whole nother vibe. I promise you that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like I'm saying nobody don't fuck with me or not, but enough do. I want more, but enough do. At least I can see that people fuck with me. If I do something, that's the only way to test yourself. Throw a show.
Yes.
This is my show. Everybody come on out. That's when you're going to see what you doing. If you ain't doing that, I don't know. I don't know what to call it. You feel me? It has to be that way, because even if you fail, you'll know what you did wrong. You know what I'm saying? And be like, well, you know, I'll do it this way the next time. And more people will come out. You understand? I made mistakes the first one I threw. You know what I mean? Not knowing that many people was going to come out. You know, and not being ready for it. You know, that was my first mistake. You heard? You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, I don't want to be talking ears off all crazy and all that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how I feel. You know what I mean? That's how I feel.
Let them know.
You know?
Again, we are live. Shout out to the audience again. Hey, y'all. We got Freegod in the building, so he definitely dropping some knowledge to y'all. Out of everything that he said, definitely get the point. Stay unique. Stay you. Don't try to go in somebody else's lane. Stay in your lane. There's more than enough space. You could do what you want to do. You know what I mean? So just stay there. Definitely get inspired by other people, but don't copy. Don't try to be like somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Stay true to who you are always. Yes, there you go. Yes. So let them know where they can find you at on Freegod on social media.
Y'all can find me on Instagram is freedom_wild kingdom, and Facebook is Xtown Grind. I have a website, www.xtowngrind.com.
You got
know what I'm
merch?
saying?
You got
Yes,
merch
I do.
out? Okay.
Yes,
yeah,
I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on all platforms. I'm not fronting. You know what I'm saying? I'm on all platforms. I got a couple of projects out right now. I got a new one coming out October 18th. I got a listening party going on at Club Karmas. You know what I'm saying? So you know. So
Yeah,
I'm
shout
working,
out.
man.
Shout out.
Word, and big shout to my man Ty over here from BK, man. You know,
You gotta be
word
one of the
up,
acts
son
for your
moving.
joint, man. The Rockboy G's, man.
Yo,
All right, well, I can't let you go. You gotta hit me with a little something, a little freestyle real quick before you leave up out of here.
He's not leaving. He's not leaving.
No, not leaving the
Well, you want
building.
speed?
I'm just saying before this is over. You know, I want to hear a little AKA promotions
yo, give me,
freestyle from Freegod.
You want me to just go a cappella?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
New York nigga, I'm straight talking. I move with the Goldie lean, I dip when I'm walking. Bobby Boucher flow, the boom rush. The bars all crazy, have you leaning like the purple rain dust. I'm from Goonsville, Amazon jungle. 38 surgical gloves, niggas will dust you. Fuck it, it's the wild kingdom. Want the drama with the animal dogs, I bring them. Saber-toothed tigers, silverback gorillas, orangutans. You can hear the weapons in the echo when they bang. I used to catch them slipping, talking to them chickens with the chain out. Got them. I'm jumping out the cab with the thing out. Give it up, dogs. Don't hesitate. I'm starving Paul my belly on the gate. BX, born free of law.
Yeah.
All right, stay right here. I'm going nowhere. All right, so we got our next artist in the building. Oh, yes.
Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, y'all ready to rock? Say yeah! Listen, I gotta relax, all right? But let me tell you something, man.
Hold on, because I know you about to go in.
Yeah,
Hold up.
yeah,
Want to
yeah.
introduce
Yeah.
the next artist that came in?
I'm about to do it right now.
Introduce yourself real quick.
See, now you gotta relax.
Nah.
I just gotta. But listen, this is my guy. This is the OG, double OG, triple OG, Brownsville, Brooklyn's finest. He go by the name of Berry Goods. He got Listen, man, he got the EP out right now, and it's called Goods Time. It's produced by DR. Period. And when I tell you he's the man, that's the man.
All right.
Berry Goods, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, yeah, you know what's so funny? I did time right here on Ella Queen right across the street.
Wow.
That's crazy, man. Right here, Ella
Hold on,
McQueen.
everybody has that. Ooh, wait a minute. What he said?
Shit.
Everybody said, ooh, shit. What he said?
Little kid, man. Ella McQueen. Look at it. Still there. Damn.
So are you.
Word.
Facts.
Word.
Fact.
Oh, all right, so I don't know who gonna go first. It don't matter. So we
we are
voice box.
We are
This
as
is my
one.
voice.
You know what I mean? We are as
This is
one.
my voice right here.
But I tell you like this, right? Because how the brother was rocking. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm just gonna chime off that.
Okay.
What I would tell some of the people, and then I'm gonna go into my story, and then I'm gonna, you know what I mean? What I would tell some of the people is this. What I learned is this. The most important thing I learned in this music business. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back a little bit. Remember we talk about streaming and all that? My partner sold over 30 million records across the world. I'm not talking about streams. I'm talking about when it was $10.99 and $12.99.
That was different.
30 million records across the world, and I had a lot in that. You know what I'm saying? What I learned now. We had artists that was signed to Def Jam. We had artists that was signed with. Right now, we with Sony Music Entertainment. We had artists that was signed with G Unit. We had artists signed with Profile. We had artists signed with different places. What I learned was this: Loud Records, Steve Rifkin, and all that. Annie Up was quick. Oh, I'm gonna get to that in a minute. What I'm saying is, what I learned is, it's not about what you're worth. It's about what you negotiate.
Shit.
That might seem simple, but it's not. It's not about what you want. Cause you hear people say, "Oh, he ain't this, he ain't that. I'm this, I'm that." Fuck what you talking about? He negotiated that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? A lot of times people say, "Yo, Puffy was wrong. Puffy did this. Puffy did that." Nah. Puffy negotiated that.
He's a
You took
businessman
that
on
bread.
it. Yeah.
And when the bread was gone, now you mad at him. Don't be mad at him. Be mad at yourself. Right? Now, let's be real.
Not to cut you off, that goes back into knowing all the knowledge of the music industry. Meaning the behind the scenes, yes, your manager, your accountant, your paperwork. Like, yes, have knowledge of all of that. So then you don't have to worry about anybody trying to keep you out of some money that you feel like you are supposed to have.
And you know what? And okay, because I got two sides of this thing of ours, right? And I said this thing of ours. The reason why I said this thing of ours is because before I was even in the game, my pops, he sang with the Drifters. He sang with the Temps.
Okay.
He had records with Denroy Morgan and Melissa Moon. And you know what I'm trying to say? So before all of this, you know what I mean?
Okay. All right.
So what I'm saying is, before all that, I started to learn the business side, right? So I got the business side, then I got the artistic side, right? So with the business side, what I learned is, again, it's not about what you're worth, it's about what you negotiate. And a lot of people, a lot of artists, what happens is they say words like publishing and masters, and they have no idea what that really means.
Very
They
true.
say it,
Very true.
but they don't really know what it is.
Yes.
Right? So I ask an artist, and then I'm going to move on. I ask an artist, I say, okay, artist, you buy a house. That house cost you $100,000. So you paid $100,000 for the house. After you pay your money, the person who you bought the house from, if they come back and go, nah, I want my money back, I want the house back, do you give it back? Would you give it back?
No.
So why would somebody give back their masters if they bought it?
Yup.
But most people will say, no, that's wrong. Get the artists back their masters. It's about what you negotiate. You negotiated that. Now, if you would have said,
Part of the deal.
forget that 100,000, I want $1 million. Then after the $1 million, you would have said, nah, that ain't right. I want my masters back. No. You negotiated that. Right? Now, if the masters, if your publisher sold nothing, but you got 100,000, but it sold nothing, do you give it back? Do you get that money back?
No.
No. You go, sorry, Puffy, you did a raw deal. I got my bread. So again, it's not about what you're worth. It's about what you negotiate. Now here's another side of the business. I'm gonna get to the artist side in a minute. In this business right here, and I'm gonna keep it a band, nobody wanna do their job. You got promoters that'll tell you, give me $50, come perform. Give me this, come rock. Give me that, come rock. Promoter's job is to get the people in. The artist's job is to do the best you can do on that stage. But nobody wants to do their job. DJs don't even DJ no more. They get a playlist together. I got a playlist. I'm a DJ. DJs ain't doing their job. Promoters ain't doing their job.
People don't want clubs no more.
And then you got known rappers that will say, don't rap over your vocals. But then you got the venue that got trash mics, trash speakers, they got house speakers, and then go, just rap. But the public don't care about the aesthetics. They just care if you sound good or not.
Did he rock?
You know what I'm trying to say? So at the end of the day, if you're gonna rap over your vocals, but make it right. But if you saying don't rap over your vocals, make sure there's some real. Make sure there's a sound man in there.
Yes.
Make sure there's people who really know what they doing.
Yes.
People gotta do their job.
Yes.
Do your motherfucking job. Other than that, don't talk to me about your plights, because I don't want to hear it. Now.
Real talk. Real talk.
I'm getting off my bullshit now. So now I'm going to go on the artist side of things.
Okay.
My thing is this. I believe artists right now don't have a ceiling, don't have a level of greatness that they're looking at to go above. I don't want to sound like the old nigga in the room, But when I was a little younger, I looked at Coogee Rap and I said, how the fuck you put them words together like that?
Woo!
I looked at Rakim and I said, God, look what he did. Now people will tell you, hey, I don't really rap, I'm just doing this shit. Nah, they disrespecting what we doing. So there's no ceiling of excellence that make them want to go above.
Yes.
Now whose fault is that?
I
It
agree.
might be our fault.
I agree.
I don't know whose fault that is, but somehow or another that has to change.
I think it's because a lot of it became so easy to put your music out there. It became so easy to get
And
in
I hate that.
contact with the person and
I
they
hate
get all
that.
of their music and you can stream and you can just pull it from wherever. So I think a lot of the passion for hip hop is lost with a lot of our artists.
You have people who don't really produce, right? All right, boom. I again, I don't want to sound like the old nigga in the room, right? But you can give a motherfucker a tambourine, right? And it's a round thing and it got some little symbols on the bitch. But if you know how to hit that motherfucker in a certain way, it'll make a beat, right? So that means you're doing something. Now you got motherfuckers that'll press one button and go, and he go, y'all produce that. What? Nigga, what? We had to play and we had to do some shit. But no disrespect to what's coming up, but the only thing I'm saying is the craft and everything surrounding it is changing. It's changing. And it's changing a certain way to whereas change is good, but disrespect is never good.
Yeah.
Rap is the only genre that people don't look at the ones before them with respect in their eyes. Rap is the only one that don't do that. You get a kid right now that do jazz and you look at him like he's a phenom. Them white boys that do the rock, even though black started rock, but the white boys that do rock, they look at the young boys like, oh, they doing something. Rap is the only one that'll look at ones that's past 30 and go, oh nah, he washed up. And we gotta change that.
Yes.
Even better shit to
Yes.
say.
And we gotta
Yes.
change that. And then I'm gonna let it go. And the ones that's over 30, 40 or whatever the fuck, you don't gotta sound like the nigga that's 14. You really don't.
Talk about
You really
it.
don't gotta do that.
Talk about it.
You really don't gotta do that.
Talk about it. Yes. Yes.
Do you? Fuck all that. Do you? So now I'm gonna get into some shit and then cause hold on, y'all still with me? Y'all still with me? Yeah. Hold on, this side, y'all still with me? This side, y'all still with me? Yeah. Right in the middle, y'all still with me? Yeah. All right, that's what I'm talking about. So listen, dig right. I got a couple of joints that's I got a joint out right now. It's called Bang with the Nine. You know what I mean? That's out right now, but it's going crazy. We got a movie that's in the theaters right now, and it's in select theaters, but it's gonna be on like Tubi and YouTube and all that stuff.
Okay.
In January, it's called The Umbrella. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all make sure y'all look out for that.
You know what I mean? Right now, my partner, Mr. DR Period, he's currently working on PD Crack from State Property. That project is fucking incredible. You know what I'm saying? By the end of this month, we're working on a new MOP. So that's going to be fucking incredible. You know what I'm saying? We got One Click Bang. We got the EP out with One Click Bang. We got the EP out with Rude. We got the EP out with Berry Goods. You know what I'm saying? So we doing so much. So when I'm not just talking it, I'm living it.
Living it.
I'm out
That's
here
what's up.
and I'm rocking
Yeah.
real motherfucking hip hop. Salute. Now I'm gonna give it over to Berry Goods. Come on with it. God damn it.
Wait, one second though.
Yeah.
1 second. Before, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I took over so I apologize.
No, please,
apologize.
you good.
But can I say this? Can I say this?
Yeah.
The camouflage. You're doing that.
Oh, thank you.
Come on
Thank
now, you gotta relax. You're
Thank
doing
you.
that.
Thank
You're doing
you.
that. You're
Thank
doing the
you.
camouflage. Okay, come on with it. Come on with it.
Scar Lip, how you feel?
I think it's wrong to call her the next DMX. Because I don't think there's another DMX ever. Call her who she is.
Scarlet.
And I think she's cool.
Yes.
I think she can't get better.
Yes.
So this early in the game, because they looking for something,
Yes.
right?
Whack.
You gotta relax. She's not whack.
Scarlet,
She had a song
Scarlet.
about glizzies before that.
You want something else,
Scarlet.
Glizzies
Yo.
before that.
But you know what? You know what?
She's
But
whack.
I put it like this, right?
She a plan.
I think she got room to. I think she got room to grow.
No, that's the.
I believe she has room to grow. To call her the next DMX is giving her way too much props,
Blasphemy.
but also putting way too much on her plate.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I think that's disrespectful. They do that. You're right.
Yeah.
They do that, and that's some bullshit. They do that,
Yeah.
If you run,
and they shouldn't do that.
the people run with it, but you got.
That's too much pressure. They shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that. But now but don't front. That New York record she had, everybody's vibing off that.
Oh yeah.
We felt good with that.
Yes.
But that
yes,
was it.
Yes.
Facts.
We felt good with that, but that was it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you know what that means, and I'm gonna tell you what that means. Swiss Beats was behind her, but Swiss Beats wasn't producing her. If you look at the credits, it don't say produced by Swiss Beats.
Facts.
So
Oh wait, and not to cut you off, but real quick, Scarlett is still very unknowledgeable of the industry.
Indeed.
She's very unknowledgeable of the business, and it's surprising to me because she's around Busta, she's around Swiss, she's around all of
That's
these
not surprising.
top dogs, and nobody.
They don't know it
putting
neither.
her-
They don't know it
Okay,
neither.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Here's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Here's what I'm saying. What they did was they gave these young girls some money. They gave these young girls some power, and they said, "Yo, you the next up." Now, mind you, we knew she was going to take the place of Lola Brooks. We knew Lola Brooks was going to take the place of such and such. We knew so. It feels like females was dominating, but they only needed one. They can't have more than one at the same time. So let's put one out. Right now, what's Lola Brooks banging record right now?
Just play with it.
Hey,
Just
wait, don't
relax.
play with it.
Play with it came out already.
Just
I'm
relax.
talking about the next record.
Oh, the next one.
Oh. See what happened? What was that? Oh. You see what happened? So what happens is this. They only want one at a time, right? So it don't make the industry better to have them know the business. It keeps them better to keep them ignorant. Now, when they ignorant to the fact, it seems like they make better music. Why? Because they're not worried about the streams and the numbers. They're not worried about all that. They're just worried about making records.
Yes, yes.
Once they get the knowledge and they know what it is, they stop doing that all this shit. And now they want to go, what's banging for the radio?
Yeah.
What's good for the clubs? And that fucked the game up. So what happens is people are not doing their motherfucking job. If the A&Rs are doing their jobs, if the managers are doing their jobs, or the promoters doing their jobs, or the artists doing their jobs, if everybody got a role to play and everybody doing their job and they keep it honest,
Yes.
then we're good.
Yes.
If somebody trying to skip out just trying to make some money and they ain't doing their job, then we get the shit that we got
That we
right
got
now. And I'm gonna say this: we just did Mav Hoffa's My Expert Opinion. We just did that. In a few weeks, we doing Drink Champs.
Okay. Okay. All right. Big. All right.
But you know why I'm at today? You know why I'm at today?
Where you at? Where you at?
It's me. Come on. And you know why?
Street media,
You know why? Because we love this thing of ours, man. We love this thing. You know what I'm trying to say? We love this thing. DR Period was the very first independent company to control his own budget from a major label. Before him, it didn't happen. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
So, when we was doing the MOPs and the Smoother Hustlers and Trickle the Gamblers and all that, when everybody was like, nah, that record don't got no hook, that ain't gonna work. And we was like, nah, fuck that, it's rap. We rocking. Broken language went across the world.
Yes.
When people was like,
Facts.
when Puffy was like, throw the rollies in the sky, then we came up with, and he up there, fool. They was like, ho, you talking about robbing niggas. But you know what? It was in here. It's what we love.
Yes.
So regardless of the fact, you do what you love, you're gonna love what you do,
Yes.
and you always gonna stay true.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I know that's right. So I'm gonna just hit you with one more question. And what's like your favorite, your best moment that you've had throughout your whole career in the industry? Like, what is like a favorite moment that you would be like, you know, that was great. That was just
I'm gonna
everything.
I'm gonna tell you. See, hold on, let me bump my shit. Let me bump my shit up real quick. Let me tell you something. What? There's few. It's 3 moments. Can I give you 3? I know you said 1. Can I give you 3?
Yeah.
My last moment. I don't want to sound like the old nigga in the room. My son just went to college.
Oh. My daughter just went to college
What
too.
is?
yes. Yes.
My wife put all that stuff together and she made everything happen.
I know that's right.
Right?
That's right.
Yes.
We had a graduation party, and I'm talking about my brother City, DR Period. Everybody was all in the building.
Yeah.
And he knew, but he didn't know what was happening. So long story short, my uncle who made there was a record called Caribbean Queen by Billy Ocean. You know what I'm saying? He wrote that. DR Period, he did Hey Ma, Annie Up, all that. He's all in the building. My pops, y'all wouldn't know, but he had groups like Crown Heights Affair and Brass Construction and the Temptations and all. Right? So all of that, what I'm saying is they was in the building.
Yeah.
So when I'm talking to my son and I'm like, hey yo, all the things that I was teaching you is what I got from them, and they're in the building and I watched him look at them. That
He gonna turn into a diamond point.
was a moment.
Yes.
Bless.
Yes.
That was a moment.
So everybody going
That's
for?
what's up.
Tell them what they going for.
That was a moment.
Tell them what they going for.
Business, production, and film.
That's what's
He
up.
double major.
That's
You
what's
know what I mean?
up.
So
Shout out. Yes.
So
yes.
now, my other moment was when I got married.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
I got married, and then now mind you, when you get married, you got the now. I had violin players. I had all
Okay.
kinds of wows.
Okay. That's what's up.
But do you know when we came out? Do you know what we came out to?
What?
Rap.
Oh no!
Gotta rap.
No.
The horns was like, bing, you heard, yo, take wings off, take chains off at my wedding. Yes.
Okay. That's what's up.
Gangsta shit.
That was right.
Now, and then I'm gonna end it. My number one, I can't even say my number. Damn, I can't even say my number one.
1A.
Can I give 2? 2 more? I'm sorry, can I get 2 more? Okay.
Do your thing.
My next one was, we was on Decatur Street between Central and Wilson, and in Bushwick, and my big cuz he was working on some shit, and Lionel Richie, right? He had a record. It's easy like Sunday morning. And I'm sitting there like just listening. Easy. And then when that shit came on, boom, hey ma, what's up? Let's slide. To hear how it got broken down, how DR Period, how he broke it down to the sections, and to watch it go to stations that don't even play rap music. I said, whoa. Now mind you, I did the business for it, so to watch it and how it go, that was a moment. And I said, oh wow, this is something else. It's different. It's different. Now my number one, and then I'm done. I swear I'm done. Don't put me on Hennessy, I'll start talking. I swear I'm done. I was 5 years old, 1980 was something, right? And my pops, two of my uncles, they're in the studio, and they practicing. Back then they used to call it a gig. They on a gig, and they practicing horn licks, and they going, and then they stop there, and then the Jamaican dude with the long dress here, I do anything for you, I give the world to you. So to saw that hit record being made, without nobody knows it's gonna be a hit record, and I'm 5 years old, and I'm watching it happen in front of me, and that record went around the world. I don't know how many times over.
Yes.
I Do Anything by You by Delroy Morgan is a.
And it's still played.
Classic.
It's
Treasure.
still, yes.
So again,
Yes.
to watch it and to see it, I go, what? That's moments, and I believe that's what the music business, not the music business. I believe that's what music is, not the music business.
Yeah.
And that's what music is. Music is moments.
Yes. What you feeling?
Moments.
What you
That
feeling,
thing
yes,
when you
yes.
first hear it, when you dealt with it, when you first was in love, when you first real whatever it was,
yes.
and then you like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So those are my moments, and I'm done.
All right. Thank you. So we gonna come over here real quick. We're gonna let you talk your talk. Introduce yourself. Let everybody know who you are.
Hey, yo, my name is Barry Goods.
From the Rockboy G's.
Rockboy Records. Yeah, man, I know we ain't got much time, but listen, man.
No, you good.
I'm good?
Yeah, you
all
good.
right.
Go ahead.
You got
Talk your
10 minutes.
talk.
Let's
I
go.
got 10
Talk
minutes.
your talk.
Listen, all right, so let me touch on something real quick. I mean, what I love, what I appreciate about this era we in now is the information that's in this era that we got right now. And y'all were just talking about Lola Brooks, right? I didn't catch the wave of Lola Brooks right away. I mean, not Lola Brooks, Scarlett.
Okay.
I didn't catch the wave of Scarlett right away. I appreciate her now today because of something I found out through social media. That girl went through some shit.
Yeah.
Her story,
Her story is
amazing.
But hold on.
So-
hold on, Goods. I ain't gonna lie. My fault. I apologize. The reason why I gotta stop this is because what he's saying is so ill, and here's the reason why it's ill. You got to get his backstory to understand why he even would appreciate her story.
Yeah.
Tell me your story.
Facts.
I don't even want to get into my
But
story's
we got
long.
to. Just a little bit.
It's going to add up. It's going to add up.
Okay, shoot.
Lola
shoot.
Brooks, right? I ran into something on her page maybe 4 weeks ago, maybe about a month ago. Before she caught the hit record, she was selling herself by herself on social media. And she had a consistent timeline of talking about how she was considered ugly. Her lips are going up, how she was raped, how she manipulated. And I couldn't listen to it and not say I didn't hear it.
Yes.
You cannot hear somebody's story and then make, oh, you still garbage. And unhear it.
Yes.
And still look right in your face and say you garbage. I heard it
You listen to it
and
with a different ear.
in a different ear. So I say that she deserved whatever she gets coming
Yes.
because of what the fuck she went through. She has been crossed by damn near everybody in her life.
Yes. Very true.
You hear me?
True.
So I could feel when somebody's saying she's garbage to a point, whatever you feel about that. But for me, when I find out your story is much more important. Your story is an add-on to whatever you're now selling me, because now it's a backbone to it.
Yes. What you came from.
Yeah,
what you went through.
it's a
Yes.
soul. It has a connection. It's a soul to it.
Yeah.
So see how Tia was talking about how those records were made. There was a soul to it that makes it dope today.
Yes.
So
Yes.
she allowed me to reach the soul of who she is and how she was destroyed. She was destroyed, and for her to be able to smile, and I understand why she jumps up and act a fool today. She's supposed to do that shit. She is so fucking fortunate and happy because of fucking she know what her predicament was. Her predicament was sad and fucked up, which now connects to me. This is why anytime you see me today, I'm happy and grateful for life.
Yes, but speaking on that,
No.
Hold up.
You gotta say why. Because
speaking on Scarlett, that's why I really hope and I want her to find people that's going to look out for her, that's going to show her, school her the right way, and promote her the right way, push her the right way in the industry so she can be successful. So in 50 years from now, we could be talking about Scarlett was the pioneer of whatever. Like, that's the road that I would like her to go on. So that's why I even mention her and I speak on her, because I think she has something real. I think she really has. She's talented.
It's raw.
So she needs the right people to be around her to, to mold that, to groom that, so she don't go in another direction. I'm not gonna mention the artist's name.
Right. and which was good, but brings bounce of another thing. What I was saying earlier about is who you know. It's not even in this game. It's never about or the talent you have, because the talent is not even firsthand jump off. You could be it's characters that are actually getting the real play. It's characters who selling their stuff on social media. They don't mind playing with shit on social media. They don't mind
talk about
They don't mind talking records. These are the ones that's getting the shot from an MC who's quiet. Yeah, I mean, he don't do the buffoonery.
And he nice.
He doesn't do the buffoonery that gets him a million views.
Yes.
He's not with the
buffoonery.
He stay true. Yeah, he's like what certain dudes are like what Rakim was in the early stage, where he was so quiet. We remember we didn't even know too much. All we heard was Rod lyrics. We didn't ever see too much of Rod getting caught up in any buffoonery or fuckery or anything like that. Today, what sells is buffoonery and fuckery.
Unfortunately.
Yes.
Yeah. And you know what? Just to jump in, if you don't mind, is it cool? Yeah. Just to jump in, because what Barry Goods is saying is 100% right. And the reason why I can actually say that is because, again, y'all heard me say the name a few times. My big brother, man, he's actually my cousin and my partner, DR Period, right? When I say that name, people will know the music, but they might not know the name or might not know the face. Reason why is because he didn't jump in a lot of videos. All the songs that he's done, over 30 million records sold. All the songs that he's done, he didn't jump in videos because he always felt like the artist should be up front and let him be in the studio. Now, mind you, when we first started Rockboy, we had Bad Boy, you had Death Row, Rockefeller, Jive Records. All these record labels was out. Now they're all gone. We're still here.
I know that's right.
They're all gone. Right. We're still here.
Talk about it. Yes.
Right? So now.
Yes.
And now, mind you, DR Period's got a single out right now. It's called Deliverance. Right? So I'm talking for him right now. He's not out right now. It's called Deliverance. So what I'm saying is, he's exactly to Barry's point. What he did was he didn't want to do the buffoonery, or he didn't want to do the back and forth. He didn't want to do all that. He wanted to stay in the studio and let the artist be the artist. You know what I mean? So some consider that to be a gift. Some consider it to be a curse. Either which way. At the end of the day, Almighty God is what we believe in, and that's what's going to control everything else.
That's right. That's right. So before we get up out of here, I want everybody to just blast their social media real quick. Let everybody know where they can find you, follow you, hear your music. So Freegod, go ahead, let them know real quick.
Freegod, once again, my Instagram is freedom_wild kingdom. My Facebook is xtowngrind.com. I have a website, is www.xtowngrind.com. You know, my music is on all platforms. Thank y'all for listening, you know what I'm saying, and paying attention to what we had to say, you feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, this your boy Barry Goods representing that Rockboy Records, representing them Rockboy G's. Everything Barry Goods across the board. That's Goods with a Z. And if not nothing else, you can always go to www.rockboyrecords.com and catch what we all doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for
But hold
tuning
on.
in.
I ain't done yet.
Oh, hold
Ain't
on.
done yet.
Okay,
We gotta
okay,
relax.
Hold on.
I gotta relax. This side, y'all still with us? Say yeah. In the middle, y'all still with us? Say yeah. Other side, y'all with us? Say yeah. All right, now listen, man. Just real quick, Very Goods. He got a EP out right now. He's real modest.
Good time.
Produced by DR Period. It's out right now on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? We got a group. It's called they're called One Click Bang. You know what I'm saying? And they got an EP out right now. It's called Let the Chaos Begin. You know what I'm saying? We got an artist by the name of Rude, which is RUD3, and he got a EP out right now, and it's going real crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I want to introduce an artist that we working with. You know what I'm saying? She's in here right now. Miss Shauna McCoy. Yeah. Miss Shauna McCoy. Yeah.
Hold on, before she get too deep in, we also got Neil's the Playboy EP just dropped too.
Neil the Playboy EP just dropped. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Tell them where you from, man. Tell them what's going on with it.
G'day, I'm from Australia.
Oh, all right. Shout out Australia.
You know what I'm saying? And tell them the name of your main producer over there.
Yo.
My main producer, Web Beats and City.
That's right, City. That's right. Come on with it.
All right, drop your info real quick. Let them know where they can find you at on social media.
It's SHONA, so Shona McCoy.
All right.
I got one question. Barry.
Yeah.
I watched a show called St. Lies, and it's like a lot of.
Yeah.
I want to know, are you gonna have your story on there, man?
I don't want listen. The thing is this, right? It has to be the right setup because I don't want to get caught up in the fuckery that happens there, and that fuckery would make the old somebody come back outside, and we don't want the old somebody outside. You know, older than fuckery. You know, right now a lot of dudes are getting away with the fuckery because everybody's broadcasting what they're doing on social media. So it's not. It makes somebody like yourself that's into putting hands and feet on people. You can't even put hands and feet on people because everybody want to document it. Then once it's documented, you basically telling yourself. Yeah. So we trying our best to dodge the fuckery.
That's real.
I know that's right.
The fuckery got to be dodged at all costs. At all costs. Because once you give into the fuckery, you can't even take it back. That's the sad part about it. Yes. So you got to do things so strategically and underhanded now. You got to be underhanded now in order to deal with the fuckery. And you get underhanded, that's on you because you put out the fuckery that gets you underhandedly dealt with.
Talk about it.
But shout out to St. Laz, though. Shout out to that lad. He definitely said some good words on me. I've been hearing, so I appreciate that.
I hear your name on the show a lot of times.
Goddamn right.
Your name has been said many times on different other people.
So you know what?
Yeah,
Yo, Matt, I gotta say this, bro.
They want the story, but I'm just not ready to give it yet. Yeah.
If you notice, it's been a few times where I say, yo, baby, and baby like, so what that's showing is, when he first walked up, I said the OG, double OG, triple OG, right? So he go by them OG, double OG, triple OG rules. So there's certain things he's doing, he's not, certain things with, certain things he's not with. And he's one of those, him and DR, they're the only two guys that, when I be on my, cause you know, sometimes I get on my bullshit. When I get on my bullshit, they be like, everybody else, I be like, fuck y'all, I'm ready to, they be like, yo, Ty, you gotta relax. I be like, you know, I better relax, cause they OG say relax. So what I'm saying is, he has a story and a half, but he don't rely on that or lean on that as a crutch or as a marketing gimmick.
Yes. Yeah.
No. He's somebody, when he says some shit that he's saying, you can stone cold believe it because he's telling the real deal truth.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So much love and respect goes to my OGs, man, and that's something that I learned is you show respect to the people that laid the foundation for the ceiling that's above you for now and the future.
Yes.
And then you have Lil Donnie up here from the Wild Bunch.
Rockboy.
We need them on. We need them on if you can. I appreciate y'all.
So now, real quick, I know I said real quick, but like 19 times, but you gotta relax. Bang with the 9, my first single. I've been with the Rockboy G's for so long. This is my very first single on my own.
Okay.
Bang with the 9 is out right now, so make sure y'all go get that. And currently I'm working on my very first project. You know what I'm saying? My very first solo project that's out right now. You know what I'm saying? We just submitted. We got an artist by the name of Computer. He was with Mobb Deep.
My God.
And with BMF. DR Period, he did a movie with him, and it's called Catching a Body. So we just sent that through the system. So you know what I mean, we rocking on that. I mean, and at the end of the day, I want to say rest in peace Slicker, rest in peace Mr. B. You know what I'm saying? And salute to all my comrades, man, and everybody that really do the music stuff, that really do the music. It's not about the social media, not about all the glitz and the glamour, not about all that. Just do the music because they love it. Because they love it. I want to say G's up, and salute. One love.
All right. So we good now? So real quick.
But hold on, I'm sorry. No, I'm lying. I gotta say one more thing. No, I gotta say one more thing. Salute to you.
Oh, okay. You can say that.
You know what? Salute to you. You know what I'm saying? You got us here right now, so salute to you. And salute to my man, Mathematics.
My guy.
All right, so I'm going to talk my little stuff real quick. So my show comes on at every Monday at 7 p.m. If you are an artist, if you're a painter, if you're a designer, if you're a producer, and you want to interview, definitely hit me up. I have all of October, November free, so like I said, hit me up. It's only $30 for an interview. I'm not trying to be all in your pockets. Something light. But yeah, that's what it is for the interview. But definitely make sure y'all go on YouTube. Make sure y'all follow AKA Promotions on YouTube, on Facebook, and Instagram. So that's it.
I got one question.
Yes.
Y'all want to hear an Australian verse?
Go ahead. Yes, we gotta do that.
There you
we
go.
gotta do that.
That's a first. Gotta be a first down here.
Word.
Gotta be a
Yes,
first.
let's do that.
Gotta be a first.
Fly tie. Just put me on the spot there. All right. Wherever I'm at, the crowd is at. In the spot where we get the loudest at. I get 'em up, or they aroused to that. Tear the roof off, ain't no house on that. Get your O jumping, applause for the verse. My music bumping every corner of the earth. To prepare for tours, I just rehearse. Sweet 16s, fly shoes, short skirts. The club shutting down, we still at the bar, drinking, move the party to the parking lot while the car's leaving. On my game, even in the off season. Some young bitches trying to bite, but they all teething. Got 'em stuck with the scarecrow face, 'cause they love my taste. What I draw, you trace. Picasso, baby, ask Colossal, baby. The OGs dig this like a fossil, baby.
All right.
Rockboy, we in the building.
Boss.
All right, and we out. Don't forget, AKA Promotions 21 on Instagram.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Let's go.